Hi everyone, this is the weather hazard briefing from the National Weather Service office here in Pocatello, Idaho for Tuesday, May 16th. Got some more showers and thunderstorms expected as we go throughout the rest of our Tuesday and really each afternoon pretty much for the rest of the week. So we'll talk about that and some more of our flooding concerns as we go through the briefing this morning. So as I mentioned, we're still expecting some showers and thunderstorms as we get into the afternoon here. Some of these storms today likely a little bit less strong than what we saw yesterday, more so with gusty winds closer to that 40-45 mile per hour range. Still some small hail possible, and certainly not out of the question that one or two of those storms could be a little bit gustier. But again, some of those ingredients today not quite as impressive looking as they were yesterday. So temperatures are also going to continue to warm up as we go through the rest of the week, and especially as we get into the Friday, Saturday, Sunday time range. So we are going to continue to melt some more of that upper level snow, and that will continue to contribute to our ongoing flooding concerns, and we'll likely see a few more rivers get added to some of our potentially watches or advisories or even some river flood warnings as we kind of go through the next week or so. Our weather risk outlook grid looks very similar today as what we saw yesterday. Again, we're still expecting basically showers and thunderstorms to pop up each afternoon and evening over the next several days. Snowmelt and flooding still a concern across a good portion of the area, especially down into eastern and southeastern Idaho, and that is expected to continue as we go through the rest of this week. High temperatures today are going to be fairly warm once again. A lot of us in the 60s farther north compared to more so 70s and even a few low 80s likely through parts of the Snake Plain and that warmer air through some of the Magic Valley, especially as you get closer to Burley and Jerome in the Twin Falls area. Again, likely real close to that 80-degree mark. Wind gusts as we go throughout the day today, not too bad outside of those storms, mainly 15-20 miles per hour or so. Here is a quick composite reflectivity loop here for you. We'll let this go through a few times so you can catch some of this. Again, showers and thunderstorms expected to pop up as we go into the afternoon and evening hours, likely quieting down a bit more as we go into tonight, but as we've seen the last couple nights, we'll still see a few of those lingering even after sunset a bit, and then expecting more showers and storms as we get into Wednesday afternoon. So a little bit of a broken record feeling like as we go through this week with a very similar pattern for each day. High temperatures on Wednesday afternoon, you'll see look very similar to what we're expecting today, mainly 70s, a couple low 80s, and then we'll just kind of see winds basically in the same range on Wednesday afternoon, anywhere from about 15 to 20 miles per hour for some of those afternoon gusts. High temperatures on Thursday. We may see a little bit more cloud cover around, maybe a little bit more rain. That could keep our temperatures just a degree or two cooler for most of us. So overall, still lots of 60s and 70s. Maybe a little bit more of a struggle to hit 80 degrees on Thursday afternoon. But don't worry, we're going to warm things back up as we get into Friday and Saturday, with more of the Magic Valley on Friday back into the low 80s, some even trying to hit the mid 80s. And then as we get into Saturday, we will see some mid-80s, and that even creeps up farther into the Snake Plain, even some low 80s in the upper Snake Plain, with temperatures outside of that mainly in the 70s. So we're definitely going to warm things up as we get into that Friday, Saturday, and overall weekend time frame. Quick look at some of our rivers across the area. Again, the Blackfoot River near the Blackfoot Reservoir near Henry is one we've been watching, of course, with the minor flood stage already been reached and hanging out there. And that is expected to continue. Same story, the Bear River near the Idaho-Wyoming border. We will see how this forecast plays out. You'll notice some of these forecasts might be a little high compared to where they are, while others, the forecast might be a little bit low, like you can see here at the Big Wood River at Hailey. That's already at that 5.36 feet. The forecast slightly lower than that, so we'll see how that is updated as we go through the day today. But current forecast trends showing that eventually reaching the moderate flood stage as we get into the weekend again, as those temperatures really warm back up and we pretty solidly melt off more of that upper level snow in the mountains still, compared to some of the slightly lower elevation areas where we see the Marsh Creek near McCammon holding fairly steady for the most part at the action stage. And the Portneuf River generally more so into the minor flood stage, of course still at the moderate flood stage here in Pocatello, as expected to continue as well. So overall, showers and thunderstorms expected once again this afternoon and for the next several afternoons. Gusty winds today, closer to about 40-45 miles per hour. There's a little bit of small hail still possible too. And temperatures continuing to warm up for the most part as we go through the rest of this week, especially into Friday and Saturday and the weekend. More snow melt will continue, and some of that will increase as those temperatures also increase. So our flooding concerns not going anywhere anytime soon. Of course, we always appreciate any reports, whether that be for flooding or any storm reports, as long as it's safe to do so. You can either email those to us or give us a phone call and let us know what you're seeing. And of course, social media, great way to get those to us too. Don't forget to tag us if you are able to take a picture safely. Again, we always appreciate it. Otherwise, if you have any questions, you can use those same methods to contact us. Otherwise, have a great day.